I hope you can hear that. Now you definitely will. Good evening, good morning, good weekend to the people who are probably not listening or watching this podcast. So hello to the algorithm. Please may you keep me forever in your favor. Shout out Hunger Games. Alright, as you're going to find out from watching this episode, the video just cuts out because we've been sick for a long time, and we're starting to think it's terminal, or at least I am. So there's a terminal disease in this house, and it's drawing us further and further into the pits of hell. So there's a few mistakes that we made on that episode where at the end, obviously, the camera dies. We don't get to say a proper goodbye to this week's guest, who is the very funny Ethan Pedersen. Ethan is going to be at the Silly Beaver in St. Cloud and in Fargo, North Dakota for New Year's. So he'll be at the Silly Beaver Brewing Company, St. Cloud. He'll be there December 23rd, it looks like. And another thing that we fucked up, my ex just texted me. Cool. This is good. We'll just talk to her on the phone right now while this is recording. Sure. Am I free to talk? Yeah, why not? The thing that we forgot. Oh, she's calling me immediately. Yeah, goodbye. Peace. All right. We got that out of the way. Those of you that don't know, which why the fuck would any of you know, I was with a girl at the beginning of this year, and then we had a relationship, and then she left to go to Germany, and then left me alone at the end of July. And I've just been living ever since. I guess that's the best way to put it. Just living life and making horrendous mistakes. 99 problems, and they're all bitches. Anyway, we fucked up on another thing in the podcast, and that's we're shouting out Carbon Cannabis, who is our new sponsor. So thank you to them. We fucked their website up because I had thought in my head, I was like, wow, why would anybody name their website carboncannabis.com other than Carbon Cannabis? And it turns out, not a thing. So we'll find out what it is right now. So you're going to want to go to gocarbon.co. Gocarbon.co. And you're going to get 20% off all items in their store when you use the code word AIDSMAN. So you go to gocarbon.co. Code word AIDSMAN. 20% off. That's what we use here when we get stoned. They got the Delta 9 gummies, and those things are absolute killers, man. So go to gocarbon.co, sign up, and you're going to get yourself 20% off when you use the code AIDSMAN. And now we're going to start the show with our boy, Ethan Pedersen. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Welcome to the Smoke Show, everybody, with Elliot McVeigh, Aiden McCluskey, and our guest tonight. Want to introduce yourself, man?
Oh, I am Ethan Pedersen. It's good to be here.
The very funny Ethan Pedersen, everybody. He's gonna be a disciple of Ron
Yes,
after
sir.
tomorrow.
Yes. I'm very excited to get the initiation going.
Ron is a booker based out of Long Island, and he'll somehow find this one day, and we'll get into an argument about it. Hello, Ron.
Hello, Ron.
Good to hear from you again.
Happy to be working with you.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Here we go. Episode 2. We're still watching car accidents and acknowledging what's going on the screen. Elliot was telling me before this. He's like, "No, I'm too tired to do anything." He drank a Red Bull. It's not like he had COVID or anything. Fucker.
Yeah, man. I've been down and out lately. It is not mentally, just physically, man. It's COVID's a really tough thing to have, guys. Make sure you're wearing your masks and you get your shots.
You got long COVID?
He does. His brain's foggy every morning. I hear him cough through the walls.
I got brain
You're
fog,
interrupting
absolutely.
when the rat tries to speak. Now.
He's like, that fucker's talking coffee too much.
Focus on the nest. Go back to bed. There's an entity that consumes my room.
Really?
Yeah. It's been in the house forever.
Yeah.
And it has taken the form known as the rat.
Okay.
Before it was the magician, as Charlie Settles named him. Charlie lived in my room. Charlie was a comic. He also won the funniest person in Minnesota contest, 2019, a year after me. I remember I met him, and I told him, because for a while I was writing to women in prison.
Wow.
Really?
You're that hard up for friends. You're like,
It wasn't even friends. It was just like I watched a lot of like intervention.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, damn, I need me one of these.
I need me one of them, and you can usually shoot way out of your range.
True. Yeah.
You know, I feel a breeze. I hope the audience isn't seeing my balls right now. This is about how comfy we get on the smoke show. Big E's got sweats on.
Yep.
This is how I dress around the house, and
Dude, I can't believe you're doing that, right? Because I have a sweatshirt and a jacket on. I'm like,
you a little cold.
a little bit, but I'm like, I'm
Max
perfect
keeps
right
the
now, I
house
feel
at
like.
68 degrees.
God damn,
Yeah.
that's too much. 72. Just keep it 72. That's
Dude,
perfect.
that's what I'm saying. It's cold in here.
I used to sleep naked,
I
and
still
I
do.
can't. I cannot. I wake up shivering in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's a brutal reality at like 8 a.m.
Max is a good friend, but he is also our landlord. It's like sometimes, dude, what the fuck am I paying $650 for?
For real.
For 68 degrees?
For 68 degrees, we just upped what we're paying. What's going on?
Thermostat.
It ain't gotten any warmer in here.
Yeah, that's because you should be able to just like be around your house just in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people are like, no, I want to chill in my house in a hoodie and sweatpants.
I
It's
don't
like,
like
bro,
that.
like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like being in my boxers. You know, in the summer, I got nothing on.
Absolutely. There's I feel like the people that didn't like grow up wearing boxers and shorts are just like, I don't know, they're the wrong kind of people. They're not
Yeah.
people I want to hang out
It's
with.
a different, yeah.
When I was like in 5th grade, me and my brother constantly in our like briefs, like Batman briefs or
Yep.
nothing at all, man.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
the way to go.
People that just want to be covered up all the time.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to be
dark.
as free as possible.
Exactly.
Do you sleep naked?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
That's
sir.
like the only way to go. Mm-hmm. There was a night where like I didn't have a comforter for like a month.
No.
Here, I was using a sheet and a fleece blanket, and I would get in like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, wear socks to bed.
You're in Everest mode right there. You're like, I just gotta make it through this one rough patch, and just like hope you survive the night. That is
Dude,
a brutal.
No. When I lived in Como with the Egyptian, and the other Egyptian, or no, he wasn't Egyptian. He was like, I can't remember, but his name was Preston. He was from Africa too.
Preston,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
Traditional African name, Preston.
Preston. Yeah, I hardly ever saw Preston until one day I came home with a date for the first time since I got into Minneapolis, and Preston is sitting around a big TV like that, but we had no furniture
Yup.
in the house. He's sitting around a big TV on metal folding chairs with 6 dudes gaming and just
Playing
six.
FIFA, huh?
Yeah,
They're playing FIFA.
Yeah,
Alright.
but it was like six like African American black dudes. So it was like Preston, who's this like African. He still got the accent, but then like six like dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, and they're like, hey, oh, she's fine as hell. And they like started talking her up, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, nice to meet you, because I hadn't met Preston. I've been living there for 3 months. But the whole point of the story was how cold it was because I lived in an unfinished basement in Como.
Yeah.
And the Egyptian guy was trying to renovate it.
Oh.
I lived up the street from where Emma lived, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I think you told me about this. You got to get like a space heater or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm. I had to time it at night so I wouldn't light myself on fire.
Is that a
Is that
different
still a thing? Is that?
Well, I would sleep so the room, all you could do was walk into it and then climb on the bed.
God damn.
So, like, I had the space heater sitting off to the side.
Oh, you don't want it to like,
But I was like, one of these nights it's going to light my fucking blankets on
You should have
fire.
went real old school. You should have got one of those things like pioneers used to, where you like fill it with hot coals and put it at the foot of your bed.
Oh.
burns down the house? Yeah.
We got to get the Minion Roach clip on this.
For real. No, that is one thing. I don't know. Have you ever been to like Fort Snelling and shit?
Probably. Where's that at?
It's over in St. Paul. It's or like really any historical thing.
I used to work at like an old settler town, like recreation.
Were you one of the settlers?
No, I was the janitor.
Okay, that's
And
that's
I
a
jerked
plus.
off in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
You cranked off? You ever crank off at work?
When I was very young, like first
were
job.
you working? How young were you working?
16.
Yeah, I think it was like
very
15.
young. You made it sound like young, like you were illegally working, like me. I started working illegally.
Oh, really? How old were you?
12, I think. It was when I started cleaning curling rinks. And then I got hired at a bar to be a busser, like a dishwasher.
I did that, yeah.
With me and my buddy Connor. And Connor was younger than I was, so he was hardly 12. So we'd work back there washing dishes.
Yep.
And they would make us stay till like 2 a.m. on a school night.
Oh my god.
Connor and I would be in middle school, 6th grade, looking at each other like, I hope Annie doesn't keep us around too late.
Oh my god, bro. That's so funny because like are you from the Ukraine?
Oh, I'm not from Ukraine. I was with a girl for a long time who was from the
I
Ukraine.
thought you had like family or some shit.
All her family. But I spent a large portion of my my high school years
Okay.
with
I
a
brought
Ukrainian.
That
Yeah.
sounds like you were like living the life of an immigrant.
I think I constantly am.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're there's something about you where it's like he's constantly like, God, this fucking sucks so bad. You're like, what sucks? And oh, I don't know.
Just working
man.
from 12 till 2 on a school night.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like,
Back in the home country.
yeah.
Back in the home country. No, it's just Galesville, Wisconsin. But we actually, I worked in Centerville, which was an unincorporated town just a little bit up from where Galesville was at.
Shout out Centerville.
Centerville is literally a 4-way stop with a blinking flashlight.
Oh, okay, yep.
And then there's a bar on one corner, a bar adjacent to it, a bank, and an old rundown.
All
root
right,
beer
so here's
stand.
a little quick test about how classy you're. Did you have a Casey's?
No.
Trash.
Man. Yeah, fellow small town man right here. Where are you from?
You got to at least have a Casey's.
No, dude, we had a BP.
Okay.
And we had a Piggly Wiggly.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had
all right. You know what?
Yeah, we had a Piggly Wiggly.
That's why I only know Piggly Wiggly because it's the store that the mom in That 70s Show shops at.
Really?
Yeah. Again, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it got shortened. You'd just be like, I'm going to the pig.
Dude, my gas station as a child was it was the Quick Stop down the street. Like it was about a mile away. So it was like something where you'd be like, I'm gonna get on my bike with my friends. We're all gonna go down to the fucking Quick Stop, get Monster, and go crazy tonight. And I remember just like the guy that works there. I still see him every time I go home to my parents. and he was such an asshole about us. He's like, you guys can't fucking ride your bikes. He's a fucking busy party. It's like, no, you are a strip mall in a dead town, dude. No one is hitting us. But I don't know. That just pissed me off when I was like in 6th grade.
Yeah.
He was the bane of my existence. Then Mr. Nevercracker.
When you
What?
Monster House
House,
reference,
dude.
2006, baby.
For real.
Again, this is the second time Monster House has been brought up
That is crazy.
within 3 episodes.
Monster House. What a great film. I watched that recently.
Yeah?
It's a good, it's just a good
pretty
movie.
good.
Get out of my house. Get off my
This
lawn.
is done. We've smoked it. Burn my lips, but you can still hit it.
Were you like a?
When you went,
Sorry,
what
go
were you
ahead.
saying? No. I was just gonna ask, when you guys went to the gas station as a kid, like when
Yeah.
you rode the bike or did like, what'd you get?
What did I get? See,
What was the classic?
So I really didn't like. I went to the gas station like when I was younger. Like so, it was like a lot of candy.
Yeah.
and stuff. I wasn't really like oh, let's go to the gas station. I would go like with my grandpa. Like we would walk down there,
Oh,
and he would like
gotcha.
take me.
Gotcha.
Mine was candy cigarettes because my parents thought it was like the funniest thing in the world that their kid was like a 6-pack a day candy cigarette eater, dude.
Yeah.
And I would come home and they'd be like 25 cents or something like that. It'd be like literally sometimes 10, 12 packs. And they'd be gone in 2 days.
Just candy cigarettes.
Yes.
Just munching
Candy
them.
cigarettes?
Candy cigarettes.
It's
dude.
The
insane.
white one.
The little
white
white
ones?
melted sugar.
They had ones at the candy store I went to once. They had ones that were the candy cigarettes, but it was paper
And
wrapped
bubble
around gum.
Yep.
And you could blow the bubble gum smoke
Oh,
off the cigarette, so
yeah.
it looked like you were actually smoking.
That all right? That seems like a step too far.
Yeah.
Like, people were like, "Oh, candy cigarettes teaching kids to smoke." That's
Right.
literally,
Yeah.
like, that's yeah.
Look, mommy, I'm smoking. Yeah.
It's funny.
That's like, yeah. Do you want to actually
Yeah.
like feel?
Like, how old were you when your parents gave you like a sip of beer? Like, not
Yeah.
like-
Oh, so I think I was
when they let you just like sip beer.
I was probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was about to say same
and
thing.
I got a sip of a strawberry stripper.
What's that?
It is strawberry schnapps and orange juice.
Ooh, that'd
Yeah.
be good. That would be really good.
Did not.
Mine was. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I think I tried like even just like a little bit of the schnapps by itself.
I don't know when my parents let me drink. Like, I was like trying to think of when was the first time I probably tasted beer, because I have a young memory of it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like certain of the circumstance. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I know it was like an outdoor summer sort of
You
event.
have the vibes of the memory.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. But I can't put the exact age on it.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing, honestly. That's
Yeah.
when
My first memory of like what I first sipped though was a Summit. I don't know if you've had
oh,
this.
an IPA.
Yes, dude. It
Wow.
was it
Terrible.
was harsh.
Start
Yeah.
with,
It was
yeah.
harsh. And they're like, you'll grow into it. It's like right now is not the time to give
No.
it like a 5-6-year-old IPA. But because the thing is I feel like having a strawberry stripper is like, this is a fun thing to get the kid
Yeah.
on. He likes sweet stuff.
Yeah,
That's what
I
what
loved OJ. Dude, I crushed
Yeah,
orange juice.
exactly.
Oh my god,
Him.
dude!
I just drank a fucking gallon of Tropicana. the
It's
other
so
day.
bad for you too. It's so much sugar.
No, is it?
It's a lot of vitamin C. Dude, it's all sugar.
I got this cranberry juice right here. How much
That's
sugar
good.
is that?
Lots.
Keep the UTIs away.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about an STD right now. I don't see the sugar. I'm just too high. Added sugar 0.
Really?
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
a bit.
cranberries aren't super high in sugar anyway.
Yeah.
So
I love a good cranberry juice. Yeah, I think I might have an STD.
yeah, I totally get. But yeah, to like start with a Summit IPA is insane.
And speaking of which, I was like, hey, Dad, I want to try. Like, it was my 21st birthday. I'm like, hey, what's the first beer I should buy for myself?
Yeah.
I call him up. He's like, well, son, I recommend a Summit. It's like you struck once. Dude, it's not going to work again.
No.
But no, it's I tried their like Summit Pilsner. It was the grossest thing. I
Yeah,
have a
it's
whole
not
case
good.
of them if
Yeah.
you want one.
No,
But-
no, thank you. Actually, I appreciate it, but no,
Yeah,
thank you.
no, they're
that's good.
really fucking. They taste a little bit weedy almost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some IPAs do.
yeah,
Modelo, I think, to me, it smells like weed.
yes.
You ever crack a Modelo open? It smells like weed.
I don't know
a little bit.
if I've ever drank a Modelo.
I used to drink quite a bit of it.
Yeah?
I was
I think I've had like a
pretty
Corona
fucking high right
like
now.
twice, maybe.
How you guys feeling on like a bong?
I'm down.
I'm gonna pack it with snow. My old coworker,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, my old coworker Travis said, "Bro, you gotta pack it in snow because I gotta smoke outside because my old man won't let me smoke in the house. So I go outside, anyway. So I just pack that shit with snow, pack it real tight. And he's like, you hit it right through there, smoothest motherfucking hit you ever had. So we're gonna
Smoothest motherfucking hit
we're
you've
gonna
ever had.
see.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna see how good it is because this dude, I'll tell you right now, Travis put me on.
Yeah, Travis did for real put you on.
Shout out Travis.
That's one thing where like my cousins, like my the ones on whatever side of the family, they're very much like that where they're like, dude, this is like what you gotta do, dude.
Yeah.
And they all work like fucking moving jobs.
Okay.
And they're like 40. What?
Hey, that's good, honest living.
Hey. Never mind. No,
right, moving
okay.
on.
How about this? He was once a janitor at the state capitol.
That's a good job. My grandpa did that.
All right. Never mind. He worked the best jobs ever. But
No, you can totally shit on that.
no, I mean, it's just it's something where it's like I don't know. He was like one of those guys where he like wore like a backwards like fox hat, like baggy,
okay.
like almost Jinko size jeans,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
really really baggy jeans. And I just remember always seeing him like just like fucking faded,
Just fade all the
and
time.
yeah, all the time everywhere. And
there's just some of those guys.
Yeah.
Like
but it's one of my favorite brand of like white trash white people. They're like always high and like, well, what? I don't do anything. And then oh man,
oh
it's
dude,
bad.
those are the same type. Those are the same. Like I used to know dudes that would be like, they'd be they'd be like, dude, if I can't smoke weed, dude, I get so fucking angry. Like those two, like if they're trying to get some weed and like somebody's fucking around with them, dude, if I can't get weed, and it's like, but those are the same dudes would be like, no, weed's not like addictive or anything,
Right, dude.
But, like,
I was with a girl she and I were just friends.
Yep.
And she would tell me how, if Thomas doesn't smoke, he just gets really pissed sometimes. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
man, like.
Sometimes I see that with like some of my like girlfriend's friends. Well, I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna. No, I know for a fact I'm like sometimes I hear it and I'm like, oh shit, what?
You can catch a little shit for this?
Maybe. I mean, it'd be the same thing as if like she was talking shit about either one of you. You know what I mean?
Hey,
It'd be
dog,
like,
hey, it's the pod. Charge us to the game.
yeah, you know what? Now, I just made it a worse situation now, but yeah, just talked myself into a deep hole. Either way, sometimes I got it. Sometimes I hear like, yeah, people, it fucking whatever. Shut up, Elliot. I've added absolutely nothing.
All right. Woo. All right. Is it hidden?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'll have to crank it again.
I've never tried. I've only heard about like ice bongs and stuff.
It's the smoothest hit you've ever had.
Yeah.
Really smooth.
God damn.
That's good, man, right?
Yeah. I think the closest I've had to that is I used to make a lot of homemade bongs and like smoking devices and stuff.
Like, what was your go-to?
Like, what was my go-to? Gravity bongs for a long time.
GBs,
Yeah. But I would just take shit and just like make, and so I bought this like big water bottle from like fucking Walmart, and my move was like I just shoved like a one hitter in there.
Yep.
And fucking make a chokehold, and I filled it with Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
That was-
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
How'd that hit?
I mean, smoothest motherfucking hit you ever had in your
Yeah.
life.
Really? Oh, god damn.
I feel like you're gonna like look up to the sky and just be struck by lightning if you take a hit of Mountain Dew.
Dude, the one thing I was really good at making, I could still do it now.
Yeah.
In an instant. Corncob pipe.
Oh, really?
Whip up a corncob pipe like no other.
Same thing with like apples for me.
Yeah, but I made a whole... I could make corn... That's what we smoked out of.
Okay,
we
so-
couldn't buy a piece.
Corn cob. Are you literally?
I
thinking
literally
of a
went
corn?
out
I'm
into a field.
messing a corn right now.
and would right around this time of year.
Yeah.
No, it was right around like summer, like end of summer. Yeah, dude, that car hammered that fence.
Where the fuck did that come from? All right, I'm sorry. That was,
No, you can't help it. That's the thing is when you have people over to watch videos like this and they don't get to see it.
Yeah.
It's so confusing, but it's funny.
Yeah.
That like you can't help but notice two
was
fucking
insane.
Russian guys going head on
Yeah.
into a
Pow.
fence. Oh man, I'm fumbling around.
Dude,
Did y'all ever smoke out of a pop can?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yes. Do you remember?
I feel
Getting
like
Alzheimer's that way.
Remember
that's what I mean,
giving
bro. That's one thing I've never done. I was like, I
Gave
can't.
me
Well, I can't.
bronchitis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember giving me that little pipe?
Yeah.
Because I was literally for weeks smoking out of a can, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
right.
gonna have some deteriorated brain cells later on in life.
And I remember you told me, and I said, you can't fucking do that. I gave you a piece because I felt so bad for you.
yeah.
I've
Oh
only
my
done it
God.
a handful of times, thank God. After the first time, I got like really sick from it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this shit's not worth it. And then there was a couple times you're really in a pinch, and you're
Yeah.
like, fine.
You could tell it's crazy too, because I've never seen somebody smoke out of a can, and it's like a good soda.
Yep.
It's always like Mr. Pibb.
Yep.
And they're fucking lighting it up.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
A fucking Shasta or something.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Schweppes original ginger ale.
Unflavored.
You guys, you drink soda? You guys like a soda?
Dude,
guy?
oh my
Oh,
God.
not
No.
you.
Don't get me started.
Not you.
I love
I-
it so much.
I love a soda every once in a while, but I'll have a Fresca, maybe 4 to 5 every goddamn day. And I stand by. It's not a pop. It is a
It's a
sparkling
fucking
water.
soda,
it's
dude.
sweetened sparkling water. It's better than LaCroix. It might not be
Shut the
as
fuck
good.
up.
It might not be as good.
And health-wise, you're saying to drink a LaCroix over a Fresca. That's unhealthy.
no.
do it.
I'm saying LaCroix is healthier than Fresca.
Oh, good. All right.
But
we're- at
I'm
least
gonna
we
say
but
understand.
you
it.
enjoy
It's
it
not-
more than.
I enjoy Fresco much
Gotcha.
more.
What kind of are you just drinking like the original like Fresca soda from 1969?
Well,
Yeah.
Grab
Do
it.
you want to look in this Target bag on the left here? Got a 2-liter fired up right
Man, I just went to Target. I copped.
Yeah,
I got my
dude.
Fresca right here.
right here.
Let me
Because
see that shit right
yeah,
now. So this is just like, oh, okay. So this is
It's-
sparkling soda water. Okay, grapefruit citrus.
No, dude. Have you had it?
No.
Pour a little in this cup. God.
yeah. Pour something for yourself.
All right.
Yeah. Give that a try and tell me that's not fucking soda.
All right, yeah. Oh fuck.
I took that night I sat home. I made a big plate of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Sat down with what I thought was my cup of water and fucking threw back vodka and Fresca. And I
It's
went,
so
I
bad.
spit it into the cup, and you came out last night, and you're like, I had a few vodka sodas. That's club soda.
God. I'm gonna say off the bat, this smells terrible. This-
Don't.
it smells like, what is this? You know what it smells like? It smells like. Y'all ever had Country Time lemonade?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, did you get like the big like scoopable powder things?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it smells like. It smells
Yeah, a
like the
little
powder
bit.
of that,
I used to dip my fingers,
which is just
and
chemicals.
Eat that, though.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
chemicals. It just
It
smells
was like Fun Dip. It was really good.
okay. All right. It smells worse than it tastes,
It's not.
but it is soda. It is,
It's soda.
It's.
but it is zero
I
calories.
don't understand
Yeah,
what
no.
you mean by it's soda.
It's
Dude.
it's
It's
the
soda water.
Fucking mouth.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
soda water. So same thing. Or LaCroix might be sparkling water, soda water. It's all fun names for the same shit. Fresca just doesn't meet the standards that LaCroix meets because it tastes better, but it is less healthy. That's why it's called soda water. And I don't know if that's true at all, but
I think soda water is entirely marketing. I think that's.
I think probably there's something legal.
I think that's
associated with
just diet soda.
it.
You want one?
No, I'm good.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. I got my vape around here somewhere. It's keeping me alive.
You need one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shout out On once again because Zinn decided to not sponsor us for a third time now. And right now we're just switching to on because if they keep this up, I'll kill myself.
Every night I flip a coin. Am I gonna fall asleep with 6 Zins in my mouth and just fall asleep?
And just
swallow
choke
them
on
all.
Zin. Yeah.
Yep.
Just like we said last week, Elliot had to take me to the hospital because I took so many. I was so frustrated that they weren't sponsoring us by the time the second episode was over.
His eyes were welled up with tears, and I almost felt like I needed to confront him and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, Aiden, I'm real worried about you.
It's insane, dude.
Don't do something stupid.
Yeah.
Zin isn't everything." But Aiden didn't like that too much. Got a little loud with me. Took him to the hospital.
Well, I got right in his fucking face. You want to tell me not to do something like that? It's my own goddamn will, and I don't understand what Zin doesn't get about this. I'm not playing around.
See that level of intensity was in my face, a little bit louder and angrier.
I
And
was
didn't
on
know-
my tippy toes, dude. Almost at eye level with him.
Almost
Screaming.
pulled out a stool. He got so high on me, dude.
Yeah, I was fucking mad.
So Zin, if you hear this,
Yeah.
come on.
Please.
What are we doing?
Well, yeah.
Save me some mental headspace. You know what I mean?
But no, really, actually, I got to burp. This is these Zins, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They
Make you burp.
That's because they're healthy.
Yeah, if you swallow
Very
it, that's
healthy.
how you get the cancer.
Yeah. No, but other than that,
I like how you talk about how this is not healthy for you, or this is healthy for you.
Yeah,
Do you think a Zin is healthier than a Fresca?
dude, shut
Oh
the fuck
wow.
up.
It's
And we've
not.
come full circle, folks.
It's not.
Stop. It's not Zin. It's on. So
Yeah.
that's
You're right. You're right.
That's
Dude,
probably
there's no free ads on
That's
here.
probably it. That's the sober part of me that's not drinking Fresca. You giving that up for Lent?
I am giving it up for Lent.
I haven't put much thought into what I'm giving up for Lent, but it's not nicotine or weed. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
Oh, that's so funny.
God damn it.
I never did Lent. I
Neither did we, but we're doing it this year, and we're gonna go to an Easter mass. Do you want to give up something for Lent and come to mass with us?
Not really. No.
yo, Ethan, you
What should I
gotta,
give
dude.
up?
What am I gonna give up? Freskies.
He's giving up for.
True.
I don't know, dude. The thing is, the only pleasure I derive out of life is nicotine and weed
Yeah.
and coffee. If I could survive on that,
But
how I would
that's what
live.
it's about. though.
Life's only pleasures. I'm not gonna.
Ellie, when
coffee.
you've seen as much as I have,
When you've been to the home country and people are at your door with a gun, like Aiden in fucking Galesville, Wisconsin, home country.
no one ever
Yeah.
came to my house with a gun. The meat man came by once.
What's
Did
the-
I ever tell you about that?
come by with a
No,
gun?
please.
No, this dude. So I was home alone, and this dude pulls up in a pickup truck, and my parents were at work or something, and I was just at home, and this rusted old pickup truck comes driving up the driveway. I look up because the dogs are barking, and there's a dude just standing there with his hands on his hips, like kind of looking up and around, like by the house. And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I go outside, and I was like young, and he goes, "Your parents home?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Oh, all right. Well, tell him that the meat man came." And he got in his pickup truck and drove away, and I never saw the man again.
What? That's like eerie. That's
Yeah, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. The meat man cometh.
I told you that scary, like the really scary story that happened back home.
Yeah. Where you were in the woods? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. Did the meat man visit you again?
He might be the meat man, man. The meat man.
What the fuck
man.
happened in the woods?
Yeah, dude. Tell that story. That gave me goosebumps when you told it.
So I was like with my girlfriend at the time in high school, and I had a hatchback, and on my family's land there's this pond, and it gets overgrown in the summer, and you really wouldn't know it was there if you didn't like know there was an entrance because it kind of gets overgrown. So I backed into there at like 3 a.m, and we were like fucking in my hatchback, and she was like, sucking my dick. And I got my head up like this, and I'm looking up through the windshield upside down.
Yeah.
And I see the pine trees. Well, I'm telling you how it went.
I know, it's just
This
so
is
much
boot-
detail. I love
This
it.
is boots on the ground reporting.
It is.
And I see these pine trees swaying, like with the wind. And then I like see a figure, and I realize it's like not a pine tree.
Yeah.
And it's a dude walking like this, dragging his hand up the hood of the car.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you gotta get off me. And she's
Yeah.
like, what? What's going on? Wiping her mouth and shit. I climb in the front seat and start my car. And when I start my car, the dome light turns on, like he tried to open the back door.
Oh.
And then I peel out, and he just slaps the back of my car and screams at the top of his lungs. Just nothing. He just screamed.
What the fuck?
And there was like, to get there, you need a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So he was there. Yeah.
yeah.
That was the meat man. Like
was
that's
probably the meat
That
man.
was the meat. Like that's some like serial killer shit.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. If you're out there coming up to random cars at 3 a.m., you're into some nefarious shit.
Yeah.
And not just like, drugs. It's like you're in for some violent murder, dude.
Oh, that's
Opening
like, that's
the
like
door.
Zodiac killer shit. Like
Yeah.
you like find couples in the park and then they
Yeah.
tie them up and fucking shoot them and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Thing about Zodiac Killer is weird though, is I feel like a lot of the time you hear about serial killers, it's like sexually motivated.
Yeah.
And not to say that we know everything about the Zodiac Killer. Didn't rape. Kind of a good guy,
No.
to be honest. You're like,
Yeah.
just shooting them?
Just-
Wasn't
I mean,
all right.
he's like-
he didn't do no rape?
Didn't do
No.
no raping. And I
That yeah. That is the funniest part of Zodiac though, is the movie where or this I guess it's happened in real life too, but the funniest part of Zodiac is
Yeah.
like how they used to like think about serial killers where like the first thing it would do is like, oh man, this guy's like murdering people and he's like stalking people. Probably a homosexual.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's gay. Yeah.
Like that's insane how they used to like think like that. Be like, this guy is only doing this because he's probably gay. And
Who
he
does
hates
a lot
himself.
of weird stuff in this community?
It's all the fag. I bet it was them. They would just march into any gay bar because they're like, you did it.
For real.
One of you guys.
That's
yeah,
fucking
gay or
crazy.
repressed sexual
Yep.
tendencies
Yeah.
or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do an ad read right now.
Yes.
We actually have a sponsor.
Yep.
And it's not you, Zyn, because
Fuckers.
somehow we're 33 minutes in and I haven't gotten a phone call yet. It's fucking 12:54 right now.
I know fucking Zuckerberg is hearing this right now. Tell your boys at Zin.
Yeah. Listen up.
Listen up.
So we got a sponsor.
Real sponsor.
Yeah, by the second podcast. Look at us. Hey, bring it in.
Yeah, there we go.
You want to do it? You do
Yeah.
it. You go ahead, man. Yeah.
Well, we got Carbon Cannabis sponsoring the podcast today.
Yeah.
If you guys
If you like
watch
getting
us
high,
getting high,
you
You're
got a
gonna love-
chance to do it yourself.
yeah.
And if you don't fuck with weed, they got CBD too.
And I went on their website, Pet CBD. So if
Pet
you're, if
CBD,
you're
that's right.
If your dog is like
Like
Ricky boy
Rick?
here and
The
he needs to
fucking-
calm down, dude. Just give him the whole tube. Buy a few tubes and just
Yep.
give him so many he passes out. You know what I mean? Just like all dogs, they're
And-
better when they're quiet.
Yeah, and they all go to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And on their website, they have my favorite product, the best gummies I've ever fucking had.
Okay.
For real.
I went to the lab and met the boys, and they hooked me up.
Yep.
Came back here. First thing I did was open it, and you and I popped one. I had a lady over that night.
Yeah.
You and I just ate it in front of her, got high, watched car accidents, and ignored her, kind of. But anyway, we popped them,
Yeah.
and goddamn,
Yeah.
they
Same
make
thing.
some good stuff over there, man.
When they were at the show in Lacrosse,
Yeah.
and they gave us those like free 3-packs, and I took one before I went on, and then literally 5 minutes in, I was like, "This is too much already, dude. I can't handle this." And then it was
He looked at me and he said, he goes, well, you smoke. He's
Yep.
like, a whole one will be fine.
yep.
And I'm like, all right. And I get home and I take it. I took it leaving the fucking place.
Yeah.
And I ate it and I'm driving Like you said, man.
Yeah.
Quick. I had to go sit at my mom's office for a little while and just talk for a little bit. But you don't want to get too fucked up. They got CBD. They got CBD, Delta 8. That's what we were on, I believe.
And Aiden.
Yeah.
If they go on that website, what code should they use to get 20% off?
You go to carboncannabis.com. You use the code AIDSMAN, and you'll get 20% off their products online. Get yourself some Canada Chews. Get yourself some fucking dog treats to make your dog calm the fuck down and be the thing you bought it to be, the thing that you see on TV.
And also, when I say too much, it's not like in a bad way too much.
No,
it's like a fun...
I'm
like,
having a good time.
Yeah.
Like now that I don't drink, I'll take an edible if I go out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And those are edibles that I felt like wanting to go out and dance. I felt good.
I'm feeling it.
I felt really good that night. We went out downtown after that, and man. But yeah, go to carboncannabis.com.
And you're gonna want to dance.
We were fucked up, dude. I swear to God, I ate this shit.
I saw him eat a whole
fucked
pack
out of my mind.
Yo,
For real though. Like, go to fucking carboncannabis.com, put an AIDS Man 109, get fucked as us, send us a fucking comment, maybe drop a like on this video. Swear to God,
Smash
bro.
that like button, bro.
For real.
Yep, hit that like button. But no, shout out those boys. We're gonna work together, get a podcast with them going. We're gonna have them as a guest.
That'd be great. Yeah, go to them, man.
Go to them.
Let's get in the lab. Let's get these mics out, this GoPro going.
Mm-hmm. Those boys really know what they're doing.
They do.
There.
They're
cool as hell.
Bunch of fun guys.
Yeah. But yeah, carboncannabis.com.
Can't say enough nice things.
Forward. AIDS Man, 20% off everything on the store. Let's get back to the show.
Man.
No transit. Just no transition.
I snapped like there was going to be one, and there's not.
There's
so
definitely
it
not.
don't matter.
Yeah, man.
So where are you from in North Dakota?
A couple different places.
Okay.
I lived in Bismarck.
Let's get the story. Let's get the scoop on you, man.
I moved a lot. Like,
really?
Yeah. So like I just say like Jamestown because that's where I went to high school.
Yeah.
Before that, I was born here in Minneapolis.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Lived
I thought
until-
you came
No.
straight from North Dakota.
No. I lived here until I was probably like 4 or 5, and then I moved to Bismarck, North Dakota.
Damn, why?
Because that's where my grandma lived.
Oh, okay.
And I got
gotcha.
sent there before my mom, and then my mom moved after, and then we lived with my grandma.
Gotcha.
Bismarck.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off here.
No.
Been there a few times.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like when
No.
I say nothing there, I'm not trying to disparage at all. Nice
Yeah.
homes, things like that.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, not even a Target.
No, it's insane. Yeah. I mean, there might be a Target.
Okay.
Yeah, we're Walmart over here.
Walmart.
All right, Walmart,
Okay.
Woodman's.
You ever been to a Cashwise?
No, I have not.
No. What's
that?
a Cashwise,
It's just a grocery store.
dude?
It's like fucking Cub.
Okay. Is it 24 hour?
Then no.
Okay.
I doubt
Oh,
it.
come on.
Well, because that's the great thing about Cub. That's the only reason that Cub is
24 hours.
Yeah, it's like you can go there or at least most Cubs.
You can go there and never steal from them.
Exactly. Be a good moral person at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Never do it.
I don't get why people steal.
It's fucking
Fucking
gross. Wrong and gross.
But so you go from Bismarck, then where? What age were you when you left Bismarck?
So I left Bismarck in kindergarten or first grade.
Really? So
Yeah.
what prompted that move then?
I think we just wanted to like move out of my grandma's house, and we moved
Gotcha.
there because
Yeah.
my mom's sister lives there and
Gotcha.
her family.
Okay.
And my mom's like from that area too.
Oh,
so
okay,
like, so yeah, we moved out there. I guess in between that, no, I'm getting fucked up.
You sent me
No,
this
because when I
too.
lived there, we had like an apartment and shit. So we lived there for a while.
Juice bar at this time.
Dude,
Leave that
you're
roach
shaky
in there.
right now.
I know, dude. I'm really shaky. I had a lot of fucking coffee. I had a lot of coffee today.
Coffee at literally 1 in the
Coffee
morning.
and like I think I've had
Nice.
probably 10 chews today or more.
Yeah.
I'm really buzzing. I've
Just
been buzzing
fucking-
all day.
It's feeling good to go.
Keeping it going.
Yeah, no, I'm really shaky.
No, anyway, sorry, I'm getting in the weeds.
You're good.
Yeah.
So I lived there. Until like first grade, and then I moved to Detroit Lakes.
Where's that?
Which I said that. Yeah,
Or central, kind of.
kind of. Yeah, it's like it's
central west.
yeah, it's right on the border of Minnesota and North Dakota. Then I lived there until I was probably like in fourth grade. Then in fourth grade, I moved back to Bismarck. I'm good on this actually. I moved back to Bismarck in fourth grade. Lived there till seventh grade. And then from seventh grade on until I graduated, I lived in Jamestown.
I don't know what I'm up to over here. Sorry, keep going.
No,
Now I
that's
stop
it.
shaking. You fucker. I like
You went into dad mode there for a second. You're like, I got to take care of this kid. He's fucking aimless.
You were looking around. He was tapping
See?
on stuff.
This is what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. My tweaker mode, dude. It comes out. It's the snow. I swear to God, it's the acid rain and the snow.
We need to put a little bit of weed in there and smoke another
Yeah.
snow bong for Travis.
But yeah, so that's the end of my long, boring fucking.
I don't think that's boring.
No.
I just lived a lot of
So, like-
places. I mean, really the same places. Kind of moved back and forth. But
Yeah.
Was Jamestown good? You like it? Or
No.
did you want to get the fuck out the whole time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. I think from like the moment I like moved there, I was like, yeah, it's not for me.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know if it necessarily sucks. Like people like living there, and I can see why, but it just wasn't for
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about my hometown for a while. I was like, I don't know. I just really didn't like growing up there. I was like, this is all dumb.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you,
Part of
like
the-
you kind of like see how it's like depressing when you like kind of want to do a little more with your life, but like everybody's like just working a trade, and
Yep.
it's like, man, I really don't want to do that.
yeah, right. Yeah,
But then when I started going to the bar and drinking, I was like, oh, I could, this is chill as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
just work a job and then go to the bar Friday
Exactly, yeah.
and Saturday. Like,
Yeah.
this is nice. Like, I could see why you just hang out.
yeah, and it's like they're like I would say that they're like good places to like raise families, like towns like that
Oh,
too.
for sure.
A lot of people just do that, and
Yeah.
that's I mean, it's good. It's like
simple.
low crime. It's
Yeah.
like fucking yeah,
Well,
The only crime is, like, people, like, you actually know.
exactly. Yeah, that's
And they're,
the-
like, fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, like, never anything. Catalytic converters get stolen a lot over in that area, though.
that's happening everywhere.
Yeah.
it is not a.
So
Yeah.
you came here for comedy, or do you just want to get the fuck out of Fargo, Jamestown area?
So I came here. I kind of always knew I wanted to like come back here because I used to spend like summers here too. Because my
Oh.
uncle lived here. And So
Gotcha.
like, so I would spend like summers here when I was a kid and stuff. Yeah, I always wanted to like live in like a bigger city.
Yeah.
It's just what.
Do you think New York's in the...
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like when I started comedy, I was like, I want to be a New York comic. But
Yeah. God, that
Um,
seems like such a difficult transition.
yeah, like I went there for like a week, a couple months ago or whatever. I fucking love it. I love New
Yeah.
York City.
It's a
think
really
you
cool
definitely do that.
city. There's a different sort of energy
Yeah.
everywhere you go. But anyway.
Well-
So you grew up with a lot of family.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
That's kind
my
of...
family was
That's cool. Yeah, and you got along with everybody?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good then.
Yeah, I have like a cousin that's like my same that's the same age as me, and like she has a sister that's like I think 3 years younger than me. And so like I had people like we were friends, we were close, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I had cousins that I was like really close to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then when we got into high school and like started like drifting apart, we were like doing like way different things from each other.
Yeah.
We'd like get together and like talk like at family gatherings, but we never hung out outside of that.
Yeah.
But then like within the past like 2 years, I've gotten cool with like my cousins again. It's cool. Do you have cousins that you were like buddies with? Like,
yes. Although I've disparaged them on the first episode of this podcast, all my cousins I was very close with as a child. Because the thing was about my family is I lived in like suburban almost city, like 20
Kind of
minutes.
blows my mind how different we are in that way.
Yeah.
But we get along really well.
Yeah. No, I mean, my parents' house is 20 minutes away from here right now. So it's like I've never really left. I've kind of always at least had a bit of a taste of the city.
Yeah.
That's where like that Target comment comes from. I'm like, I can't fathom it because it's just
not
always
having
been around.
Your family Target shoppers.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep.
We're Woodman's and Walmart.
Dude,
all the way.
the thing is about
Target's for
Walmart
clothes.
is because my family is super, super liberal. And I don't know where they heard this, but the Barack Obama McCain election, they were like, Walmart is forcing their workers to vote for John McCain. They don't even get a choice. They just go in the booth, and someone at Walmart is holding a gun to their head, and they have to vote for McCain. It's like, what are you talking about? I realize, obviously, you can't do that.
Yeah, no.
But also, I think Walmart's shitty because I just got a PS5 for my birthday, and I got it at Target. Why? The reason I didn't get it at Walmart is because
Why?
the reason is because Walmart marks the fuck out of every single PS5 they get.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, dude.
they don't.
Yes, they do. If you look on the Walmart website, you'll see PS5 for $300. You're like, oh, that's a great deal. That's $100 less. You look at the shipping, $400 shipping, dude.
Yeah, but I think
No.
Walmart does like Amazon shit. That's like reselling though.
Yeah.
God damn.
We stood by them and Woodman's. We shopped at Woodman's for a long time because my dad almost fucking beat up a trucker that worked for Walmart.
Oh, so they had beef. That was the ops block.
He was just straight up like, we're done. He sent a letter to Walmart, and he was like, I'm done. Because we parked apparently in the truck unloading dock. My mom was sick. I was like younger in the car. My dad was just at his fucking wits end that day. We just got done shopping, load up the car, and this trucker comes marching across this very long truck lot, wanting to fight my dad. And he was screaming, "You can't park here, motherfucker!"
Oh my god.
My dad's like, "Get in the car." He was like, about it right away.
Yep.
And then they start bitching at each other in each other's faces. And my dad backs him down, and the dude walks back to the truck. And my dad gets in, and he goes, "God, I wish that motherfucker would have punched me." He was like, "We'd have made so much money."
Yeah.
He's just calling the 1-866. How's my driving? Just been like,
And I remember my dad's like, "What's your name?" And the guy goes, "Virgil, motherfucker."
that guy does not care.
Yeah, Virgil is already like such an old name where I feel like if you get a name like Virgil or Ulysses or something like that, you have to work one of those old timey like I work fucking hard for my dollar and I don't get shit out of it mentally, but I fucking work my ass off so my daughter can play softball. You
They
know?
listen to George Norrie.
Yep.
And drive.
I don't know who's George Norrie.
He had a very late night like AM radio talk show where all he talked about was conspiracies all night.
Hell yeah.
And the truckers, like my uncle was a trucker. He told me like, yeah, I would drive and just listen to him talk about aliens for hours.
That was my thing, or that my mom told me recently that my grandma was big into kind of like alien, or I don't know if it was, I don't know which grandma or what or who, honestly, what relative it was.
Yeah.
But they were. I think it was probably the George Norrie or whatever, because. To this day, my family's like, those fuckers are out there, man. They built this society.
Just
I believe
truthers.
that.
You do?
Yeah.
After
What do
watching.
you think about aliens?
Oh, shit.
I feel like my stance on that is like I feel like the universe is too big for there to not be aliens.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you believe ancient alien theories?
I haven't done my studies
Like Egypt.
like Egypt.
Like the pyramids.
Interesting.
What
Built
do you
by
think?
people, built by aliens, man.
Yeah. Aliens.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you're fucking part of the deep state, man. I swear to God, after watching Hypernormalization, I can't believe in anything anymore. Nothing's fun. Because he went over this part. No, what I'm
This is why you smoke weed, dude. Shut your brain off and just be all right with getting fucked over. Like I said, Apple put me over a barrel this past weekend, so just get used to it. You can't live life without getting put over a barrel.
Exactly. It's gonna happen to every
Just
one
the
of
same
us.
way. You told me something very wise about vaping because I was telling you how I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
Oh, it's just like, who cares if it's healthy or not? Or like, are you really trying to live longer? Like,
very true.
vaping is just easier, and it's less gross than cigarettes. Who cares if it's fucking me up? Like the same way a cigarette would.
You don't care?
No.
What if it's worse for you than a cigarette? Which I think it might be.
We'll find out. That's the part of it, dude. We're in the first wave.
Oh yeah,
Motherfuckers don't know.
we're
We're smoking
test
cigarettes in the
like
50s when they were like, it's good for you to have some Lucky Strikes. That's us with vapes right now.
My dad will always tell this story about my grandma when she was like sick in the hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
And the doctor literally prescribed her cigarettes, being like, "This is what you got to do to get
Make
better."
you better.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
If my doctor gave me a pack of smokes and was like, that pancreatic cancer you got, gone. Give it a week.
These will.
I'd be smoking like a motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
You be packing day out in the garage fixing vehicles. That's how many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you ever met one of those guys that just is just working on vehicles, dude?
Yeah, I have a lot of buddies working, but they not well. My boy Alex, he works on derby cars, and his like derby team name is Black Lungs with a Z.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I think they take a lot of pride in smoking cigarettes.
Yep.
So he probably is working on demo cars, smoking cigarettes. That's a good buddy of mine.
Yep.
Alex, he's a good man right there. God bless him. Shout out Black Lungs derby cars. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship from them. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Slap one of your stickers on their car.
Fuck yeah, dude. Alex, if you're watching this, will you sponsor us, please, buddy? help your boy out.
And if you don't, he will kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just I'll kill myself too.
You're,
For that one,
you're
too.
the next in, man.
We could probably get in legal trouble for just saying I'm gonna kill myself if you don't.
Yeah,
do
it's
this.
No,
probably
I think it's probably fine.
it's like
I don't know.
It's free speech.
Yeah, I mean it's all fun and games, and right.
Probably something with parody.
Mark 5223. That is where we will cite in the court documents that I said this was just a joke.
And clap. We're back on track.
Oh fuck, man. This has been good. I can't wait for you to do the fucking Ron gigs and tell me how your working experience with
Oh
him
my
is.
god, we'll see, man.
I kind of explained him in the beginning. I saw the car. I saw it.
Oh boy. Sorry, go ahead.
Ron is a booker. I shouldn't have said his last name. We'll beep that.
Clap again.
He lives in. I shouldn't have maybe said that either.
All right, social 473.
Has 4 kids. They don't get home till 4. Wait for the bus route.
Just say you're the meat man.
Oh god damn! The meat man visits all one day. I'm glad I got mine out of the way. I got my mark of death early.
Yeah.
The meat man came.
Yeah.
What other way for death to be embodied than a man in a rusty pickup truck calling himself the meat man?
Just taking a look at your house, expecting it for like cameras or,
Yeah.
you know,
He wasn't even looking
any
at
type
the
of
house.
dogs that live there maybe that
He
would
was
give him
just-
trouble.
He was looking at the sky, dude. He was looking at nothing. He
What
looked
the
like
fuck?
like a Matthew McConaughey character.
Yeah.
Where he was just like saying really mysterious shit. Like imagine him looking up at the sky and then just being like, "Your parents home?" And you're like, "No." And he goes, "All right. Well, tell him that the meat man came." And he just gets in the truck and drives away.
Dude, what if that is a fucking crazy thing to tell a child, man. That would fuck me up to this day.
No.
God,
No?
yeah, that gives me fucking.
I'm
especially
kind of
with
fucking.
especially in correlation with the second story you
Yeah.
told. Just a dude like just caressing your car, trying to get in.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I don't know who he was, man.
God damn.
He's still out there. And then a follow-up story to that. My dad and I were drinking one night, and I was like, I never wanted to tell him I was like fucking in my car, and then I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm long broken up with this girl. Like, he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him the story. I think that's done. He said, you think there's some in there?
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Trying to get me to tap out. Fucker.
I wasn't making you do anything, man.
So my dad's like, why didn't you tell me that sooner? He's like, because the farmer, he's like, right around the same time, there's a farmer that lives close to there. And he's like, the farmer called me because his wife was in the barn with his daughter, and the daughter ran ahead and then came running back down the barn and was like, the man in the black pants wants to talk to you, to her mom. And then she like rounded the kids up and went in the house and then told her husband. And my dad wore black pants for work, so he was like, hey, were you trying to like find me or talk to me?
Yeah.
He's like, and my dad was like, no. He's like, oh, because there was someone, he told him the story.
What the?
It was right around the same time. So there was just a
God
dude
damn.
wandering around the valley, just
Just
trying to lure people.
what is it like? Yeah, fucking hate Wisconsin and like serial killers, man. Like,
For real. Literally, the most famous person from Wisconsin
yeah,
is Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
Don't you think so?
Giannis right now.
oh, true.
From
Shout out the
Wisconsin.
Greek freak.
Born in Wisconsin.
Okay, stop it now. You're adding too many filters.
No, he was born. That's what I mean. He's born in Wisconsin, man.
No. Nah.
Who knows? He could have been like a transient,
Yeah.
like a just rolling through town looking.
I
for
think
skin.
of Ed Gein,
Yeah,
because Ed Gein was from there.
yeah.
That's true.
That fucker. He embodied Wisconsin, though. God damn it, he loved to hunt and
Yes.
skin things. He really did. I mean, that's true Wisconsin. Grinding your meat yourself, packing it into sausage casings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking it.
Maybe. Maybe. No, you jack off in the stand a lot. You ever hunt?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you like it or no?
Not really. No.
Me either.
No, I had an ADD thing. I still have it. So like to just sit there in silence was not.
Oh,
fun.
you don't like that?
And be cold and wake up at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah.
and fucking all that shit, man.
When I hunt, I liked when I hunted alone because I would never shoot anything. I would just sit in the woods and you like watch the sunrise in the woods.
Yeah.
And you like see all the animals wake up. That's really cool to see. And then like, I wasn't even smoking weed then. It was just cool.
Yeah.
But like times where something actually got killed, I generally didn't enjoy it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I shot a duck once, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, we were
I
all shooting. I don't even know if I hit it, but I think I did.
Have you shot deer?
Yeah, I went deer hunting once. Yeah,
You got one?
and that was the thing, man. No,
Oh.
no. I didn't even shoot. No,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just around.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because that's the only time I've hunted. Is like my uncle would take me.
Here
He
or
was
in
like
North
real
Dakota?
secret about it. This was when I lived in like Detroit Lakes,
Okay. Gotcha.
and he was like real serious about it. And so it's
Really?
like I'm like 9, and I'm like, yeah, this is whatever. I'm just sitting out. This is boring.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, dude, fucking can't move. Don't talk.
What
Don't
sort
scare
of
off
a-
the deer. Like, fucking
Yeah.
just yell at it. Shit, like fucking.
What sort of a like blind were you sitting in or like stand?
Yeah,
Were
it was
you
a blind.
off the ground or were
Yeah,
you
yeah.
blind?
We were in a blind.
Okay,
Yeah, for
damn.
deer. Yeah, and then we would be sometimes in a boat, or we would just sit like in the weeds and we would like hunt ducks,
Damn.
just like right off the shore.
Heater or no?
No,
Damn.
No.
Yeah, you were out there.
coffee with whiskey. That's
Really?
that's the heater. That's,
Oofty. You were really your uncle was doing it.
yeah. He did all
Wow.
that shit. Yeah, but see, that's another thing too. Is like I feel like hunting, fishing, that kind of stuff. I feel like I could enjoy it more now because now I don't have to take it as seriously, one, and now I can like get fucked up and do it.
Right.
Because that's one of the things, like you ever think back to like shit that like you did with adults in your life. There, you think back at it now, and it's like, oh, they were doing that, and they had to bring me along, but that was just an excuse to drink for them.
Right.
That's why.
Yes.
Yeah. That's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're having a great time.
Exactly.
And you
yeah.
want nothing more to go home.
Yeah, and you're like sober, and you're a kid. You're like,
Yeah.
this is fun. What is this? Yeah.
You get to the point where you're just with another kid racking up pool balls and then just slinging them across the fucking pool board. You know what I mean? Like, did you do shit like that when you were a kid?
Hunt?
Hang out in bars and stuff? Like,
No. I mean, I had the chance and opportunity to hunt. I just knew for a fact it was not something I would enjoy.
Yeah.
I really am deep down a homebody. You know, like I don't like to be away from home, especially for a long period of time in the elements. Sounds very bad to me. So,
Yeah.
I mean, seeing nature's cool, but only in a quick amount of time for me.
You don't want to be outside for too long.
I do not want to be
you need
outside.
to be back in your
If I'm walking in the city, that's a different thing. But
you're cool with city, like, that was the one thing I didn't like about New York, was I felt trapped a lot.
Because there's just so many people, so much going on. Like,
Well, not only that, but, like, it's buildings.
yeah, everywhere you
Everywhere.
look. Yeah,
Like, here I like it because, like, when you're in the right spot, you could see trees and, like, a forest or something.
yeah.
Not in New York.
No.
You have to go to a park.
Exactly.
To see
Yeah,
that shit.
that was the thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like the looking everywhere and seeing buildings and like the
Really?
hustle and bustle of it and shit. And like, but that is the thing though. Is like I went to Central Park and I was like, man, this shit's mid.
Right. Dude.
Like
I
this
was
is not like this is a man-made park, and I can tell. Like,
Exactly.
like coming from here, like we have like a shitload of parks with like actual like nature.
Yeah. Good
it's
shit
like-
to see, like actual trails to walk on.
Yeah.
Where you're just in the woods. Yeah. There, Central Park, they had a part where you could go in the woods, but it was just fucking a little patch of trees.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with it at all. I like the option of just getting in my car and driving a long distance.
Interesting. Okay.
As much as I thought I would like living in New York, I was like,
No, it wasn't
I
for
don't
you.
know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not for everybody. Yeah, I don't. I kind of like that though. Like,
yeah.
just being in a fucking, because it's so big too. That's
It
the thing.
is,
You know,
dude.
like different parts still be like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I did like, there was a certain energy there that I liked.
yeah.
That sounds pretty gay, but there was a certain.
No, I feel that's what I'm
Like-
talking about.
It was like I haven't felt that where everybody felt like they were all just like gotta go.
Yeah.
Like I felt the sense of urgency.
Everybody's on their way somewhere.
Yeah. It's not like here where you just like meander through a day. It felt like you had to leave with a purpose.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Get it all done. What did you plan to do today? Get it done.
Exactly.
I've never been to New York.
No?
Mm-mm.
What's the biggest city you've been to? Chicago? You ever go there?
I have been to Chicago. So I think it's New York, L.A., or is it flipped?
I think it's flipped.
And then Chicago? Is that the Chicago third biggest? Who cares? I've been to Chicago, been to San
Or is
Diego,
it Dallas? Dallas is pretty goddamn
Maybe.
big.
Yeah.
Boston. I've been to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boston, I feel like, has got to have a similar population to like the Twin Cities
I
combined.
think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are like the main cities I've actually been to. I think Boston is way too fucking old.
That seems kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
New York
dude.
is also very old. I
Yeah.
kind of like that.
There's
yeah.
definitely certain parts of it that are.
Yeah.
There's like a portion of Boston that is completely just brick roads.
Yeah, so do you see, that's a different, because that's like colonialization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's like Boston is fucking like birth of the country old.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You ever been to Philadelphia?
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You?
No.
Damn. That's the same sort of vibe over there. You can tell it's fucking old.
Yeah.
But I don't think I saw cobblestone roads.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's literally like cobblestone roads. It feels like in Lord of the Rings when they're in like that town where the ring rays first get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when they're meeting up with the prancing pony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've never seen those movies, dude.
No.
Oh, they're pretty
No.
good, dog.
Well,
I
it's,
can't spend that amount of time anymore.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours. But
Yeah,
come on.
That's
I
true.
can't do that.
I do love me a movie. Holy shit! I've watched Pulp Fiction 3 times
Shut
in
the
the past 2
fuck
days.
up.
Really?
That's why your brain's rotting.
That's
It's not long COVID.
yeah,
It's like-
it's just watching a Tarantino.
Well, what
you
else
come
do
out
I
and
have
you're like,
to
I think
do?
I like feet now.
Uma Thurman walks on
You seen
cobblestone.
her feet?
Boy, that gets a man hard.
I just want to smell them out of those Kill Bill boots. Just want to give them a good sniff.
Fade in from black. Uma Thurman zoomed in on feet, walking on cobblestone road. Her feet arch over the cobblestone, her toes digging into the grout.
Well,
Slow pan up.
there's a moment in Pulp Fiction where it always gets me where I'm like, he is a foot guy.
Yeah.
Is when you first see Uma Thurman's character. She's walking, and like it's focused on her feet. You're like, oh, whatever. But then she does this thing where she lifts it up and shows the bottom of her foot and like curls it around a little bit and like moves it. You know, he was like, yeah.
That's too much detail.
Yeah.
Way too much
too specific.
detail thought into that. Weird, dude. I wonder who was that actress that said she watched like a private movie with him and it was the worst experience she's ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what. Can you look that up?
Yeah.
What actress watched a private showing with Quentin Tarantino? She said it was the worst night of her life.
What was it? Was it just all feet?
I don't know. I think it was him.
Okay.
I think he.
He's intolerable. Have you ever watched an interview with him?
No.
I don't. I can't watch dudes like that. You
That's
know
what I mean. Exactly,
Like-
exactly what you're thinking.
He's got a certain level of like Asperger's or autism.
Something like that.
You spend an extended period of time with him, you're like, God damn, it is evident.
Interesting. He was just on like Joe Rogan, wasn't he?
Dude,
It's like 3 hours of him. Like
Jesus, I couldn't do that. I don't know if I'd do that if you paid me. I'd have to.
Oh
do
no,
like,
he was on. Oh wait, he made it. But he was on Your Mom's House, or Two Bears
Even-
One Cave, or some shit like that.
even
Whatever. What are the
weirder,
fucking 10 million LA podcasts?
Yeah, this is the first Minnesota podcast. Let the record show. This has been recorded in 2019, right after I won the contest. These guys have been around for a long time.
Forever, man. This kid's got a bright future ahead of him.
Fuck, I cannot find who that is.
Damn.
It's just an article being like, he's the worst person towards women. It's unbelievable.
They're probably right.
They definitely are, but it's like in interviews, just how he talks is like, yeah, you don't get it. Like sometimes I walked onto the set of Reservoir Dogs and I told everybody, go fuck themselves. They're
Hold
all
on.
fucked. Well, what does that mean?
I don't know. Camera connection lost. Might be too hot or it's dead.
I think it's dead. Did we plug it in? Is it
I
charging?
did, yeah. It should be. Can you go look at it?
Yep.
quick?
Might be too hot then.
Would the back be on? Oh no, it's not. It's not dead. I think it's just like overheated or some shit.
Okay. It says GoPro has new footage. Oh, oops. I want to view. God damn it, you fucking cocksucking bastard. This might be the end of it.
Yeah.
We might have to do a recording on this.
Is it gonna explode?
No. It sounds like that. God damn it. Let's try again. Well, it was a good podcast.
Yeah, done an hour and 8.
Yeah.
That was a good